Hey guys, Megan here with Aviation Oil Outlet, and we're back again with Flight Patch Friday. And here with us with his patches is retired Lieutenant Colonel John Baum. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me, Megan.
So tell us about this one.
All right. So the 435th Fighter Squadron. I talked about earning your wings and getting a pilot slot, and then going off to fly fighters. In between your airplane that you're going to fly and earning your wings, as a fighter pilot, you go through a course called Introduction to Fighter Fundamentals. I did that with the 435th Fighter Squadron out of Randolph Air Force Base in Texas. Really neat history from this squadron, dating back to World War II, flying P-38s, P-51 Mustangs, and also time in Vietnam flying the F-4. Transitioned to a T-38, so the attack trainer version of the T-38, where we went through a course learning to fly tactical formation, learning how to dogfight in the T-38, and then also learning how to drop bombs. So that was a really, really cool experience. The one side note for going through IFF with my class is we were there during September 11th. So I very, very much remember my time with the 435th as we had our nation change on that day.
So how about this group?
All right, so I did get an F-16 when I graduated pilot training. So after introduction to fighter fundamentals and having that background in tactical aviation, that small background in teaching how to be a fighter pilot, I went off to Luke Air Force Base in Phoenix, Arizona at the 56 Fighter Wing. So this wing patch is the one that I got to wear while I was there. And I was stationed at the 62nd Fighter Squadron. So this is a super cool patch. This was our Friday patch and a legacy patch that goes back to World War II. And actually Walt Disney had designed the logos for a few different fighter squadrons. So the 62nd was one where we had a bulldog, and we actually had a bulldog at the squadron. And so every day after we got our briefing and we went to step out to the airplanes, a dog would greet us at the duty desk, and the thing was don't diss the dog, so we'd pet the dog and make our way out to the airplane. So that was super neat. And of course with the World War II history and the neat fact that Walt Disney was involved in designing some of those patches, had a really neat background to it. And then eventually, once I got to solo and learned to fly the F-16, we got to wear the mighty F-16 Fighting Falcon patch on our uniform as well.
And how about these last two?
All right, so I mentioned the leather Walt Disney patch, if you will, but this is the one that we wore every day, still symbolizing the bulldog, the fight, if you will, at the 62nd Fighter Squadron. And then, of course, call signs. And so we can really get into the discussion of call signs, but I know we've had the discussion of my last name. Is it Baum? Is it Baum? So people pronounce it both ways. Of course, folks had fun with my last name while I was in the 62nd Fighter Squadron. The best way they could learn how to pronounce it, instead of being a fighter pilot, they of course wanted to call me Baum, but it was Baum. So in order to teach each other, the instructor started saying Baum chicka wow wow, and so then the call sign Chicka started.